DHG getting back into Fatal Frame, Maiden of Blackwater. Halloween Horror 2023. Hopefully this chapter is not as long as the last one. That was only 51 minutes. I don't think so. Give me all that. Alright, that should be good. Oh, looks like playing as the dude this time. In the course of their investigation, Ren and Ryu learn of Keniji Watahari, a folklorist who settled on Mount Hikami. His writings are certain to be a treasure trove of information about the mountain and its peculiar folklore. Ren and Rui happen across a videotape that may just indicate the way to Watawar. Oh man, that's a bad name. Watarai's residence. Oh, this guy. Yeah, we've seen a bit of this videotape. Videotapes haven't really existed since the 1990s.
Anyone in? I'm going in.
That looks like something from the first two games.
Doesn't look like anyone's lived here for a while. Whoa. Part of the floor is missing. A phone. Whoa. Let's just move on, shall we? A box. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm on the second floor now.
They didn't see that?
Huh? Oh, I think I heard something. Nope. Can't understand climb up the ladder. Looks like it's the attic.
The diary found at the old inn mentioned a folklorist who lived on Mount Hikami. I have found more information on him, including his name, in books on the occult. This folklorist, I'm not even going to try that name again, went to the mountain due to his obsession with the mysteries of the sect living there. He then went missing, as mentioned in the diary, and rumors about what happened to him abound. They say he didn't just die or go missing, but rather he stumbled on something the mountain wanted kept hidden, so his entire house was swallowed up by the mist. This is the origin of one of Mount Hikami's more recent stories of a haunted house. While the veracity of this is unclear, I looked into a videotape left behind by someone who stumbled across the house. The video is apparently famous in occult circles. I contacted the publisher and received the following response. Dear Ryu Kagamiya, thank you for contacting us. The video you are looking for is no longer in print, but there are some copies in our warehouse. This video prompted a huge amount of feedback from customers. The tape was found near a river on Mount Hikami. It is unknown who filmed it. There were many sections too damaged by water to be usable, and so we took what was left and edited it together. The master copy of the video was confiscated by police. They conducted a search of the mountain, but were unable to find who shot the film, or even that house's location. Now that entering the unfathomable forest is prohibited, we advise you not look into this on your own. Kojo Katimoto. Shuigensha Film Division. I believe the building visible at the start of the video is the Shrine of Dolls. After that, we see what seems to be a cave, but it's hard to make anything out. From the large number of books seen in the house, it's likely that it really is the former home of that dude with the bad name.
Ren speaking.
Ren. Kazuya. I've been trying to get in touch with you. I was worried. Listen, about what I said to you before.
I'm getting married.
What? You are?
Yeah.
That's... wow.
Congratulations. And who's the lucky bride?
Anyone I know?
Ever since I saw her picture.
Will you die with me?
Oh, there it is. Mr. Hojo often cries out in his sleep. He won't tell me much, but it seems like he has a recurrent dream about a ceremony from his childhood. As a young boy, Mr. Hojo said he spent a summer with relatives at base of Mount Kegiroy. He's mentioned playing in an old house in a shrine on a mountain, some kind of festival he went to. Mr. Hojo doesn't talk about his pets much, so what he has told me I remember clearly. Is he dreaming of that ceremony? I went to festivals as a child, but all I remember is having a good time. It doesn't sound like the festival Mr. Hojo dreams about is any fun. He often cries, "Don't look at me," in his sleep. He's always had a hard time with people staring at him. He especially dislikes it when women look at him for too long. He won't even look. Oh, for a second I thought they made a grammatical error. He won't even look Miss Kurosawa or Miss Kozukata in the eye sometimes. He doesn't have the issue with me, though. Oh, okay, so that person is a girl. I thought so. Are the women he's dreaming about really that frightening? Just teleport you right there.
Mr. Sakaki, he was helping you look for postmortem photographs, wasn't he? He went missing. I'm just glad to know he's still alive.
Cave was under here. Okay, can't go that way yet.
Don't talk to me. I'm not supposed to talk to the living. A man at last. You are a man, are you not?
I'm the girl.
Liar.
I am.
I see. In that case, let us play. This is an effigy of you. No. I'll make you into an effigy.
I thought Yuri already got rid of that girl. I guess nothing here is ever really dead. That's where I thought she went. The children are playing. Sometimes I wake up at night and feel their presence. The following morning, dolls that I know I put away have moved someplace else. The more this happens, the more clearly I hear the sounds of playing, and the more I have dreams where I'm there among the children, playing with them. I can't make out the children clearly, but I think my late daughter is one of them. Last night, I felt like I was being watched. I woke to find this white-haired girl staring at me. She said, "Don't worry, your daughter is playing with the doll you fixed." After that, she disappeared. Those eyes. It's like she could see everything. She even seemed to answer the very question that was on my mind. I was gonna say, I hope I didn't just backtrack. And we're out here. Can't go that way. Oh yeah, he can't see that spirit person. What are they called? Spirit vision? Something like that. That's Yuri, not this dude.
Over here. Let's play.
Today's dream was stifling. It was night, and several men carrying burning flames spent a long time exploring the area underneath that main shrine. They carried a huge reliquary underground, burying it where no one would ever find it. That white-haired girl was sleeping inside the box. She was waiting for someone, but it wasn't me. I didn't have what she wanted, at least. I felt like I didn't. I remember feeling so incredibly sad when I woke up. Sounds like it came from here. Don't really know where else to look. Back where I started, and nothing's in here. Okay, not that way. Huh?
You really came for me.
How the hell?
You all right?
Yes.
Spirited off to the Phantom World. Okay, I think that's the quickest way there. No, I just went the wrong way, damn it. I don't know if I can go through that door or not. Let's see. The hell? Reminds me of the doll maker from the second game. Okay, here's where I wanted to be. I wonder how much damage your partner can take. I totally forgot you could do that. You should recognize her.
You're the girl.
You didn't keep it with you. My token. Did you lose it? But our promise.
Ren.
think she's losing her marbles.
What are you talking about?
It's not important. I understand now.
Well, I don't understand it at all.
The girl. She's been waiting too. For the person with her token.
Huh?
The lid is shut and I can't get it open. Borrow Gordon's crowbar. Looks like it's right behind me. Oh, this thing again. The hell? Oh, it's in this one now. Things all over the place. Jeez. Would this take longer to reload? Old metal plate key. Looks like your classic survival horror puzzle piece.
Ren.
It's the veiled house.
Is someone there?
Let's go in.
Ghost hand. Oh. Thing comes out so quick it's hard to react to. Totally looks like one of the houses from the first two games. He's dead. What kind of memories do you got? Kind of makes you not want to like water. Why am I trying to conserve film? It doesn't matter.
Ren, you're too late. I'm all ready.
Kazuya?
Really? Is that him? This is just like that picture you were looking at.
Kazuya.
There is a peculiar custom in this country. It varies from region to region, but the root is the same. It is mysterious yet somehow beautiful. In order to understand it, I traveled across the country before settling on this mountain. The beauty of the morning dew, the palpable heartbreak of the sun setting behind the mountain, and the grave and solemn night that envelops it. On the mountain, water itself is revered, but why? I try to understand this. I have made this mountain my home. Oh, dresser drawers. Gives off an odd smell. Yeah, moist wood does kind of smell funny. I was not expecting that ambush. See what her story is. Okay. I guess I don't get to know. too close for comfort. It's being held shut by a powerful force.
The photo. It's smiling. Smiling.
Post-mortem photography made its way over from the West along with the spread of the camera. When photography was still rare, images of the deceased helped the surviving family members deal with their grief. The post-mortem photographs that still exist in Japan use the same methodology as their Western counterparts, but their significance seemed to differ. Those taken here in the Mount Hikami region, especially, seem to embody a certain melancholic beauty. I believe these photos were the work of a scientist named Kunihiko Aso. Having researched photos from the other areas as well, it seems he was the one behind many of them. His surviving records indicate a determination to use photography to capture the soul. Seeing these strange and captivating photographs, I've come to believe he had some degree of success in doing so. An old friend of mine used to call cameras lonely boxes. I'm not sure if he meant that the subject appears trapped alone in the dark box when viewed through the viewfinder, or that looking through the viewfinder meant peering out through the dark, all alone. At any rate, I find those words have certain resonance.
From the moment I let her draw me in, the union was already complete. I must go. I can't just keep waiting until it's too late. Even if I risk ruin.
The waters on this mountain are beautiful. A large volume of water flows from a lake at the summit, becoming rivers and waterfalls and enveloping the mountain in mist. Water color covers everything. It is the source of this mountain's beauty, as well as its sense of mystery. According to local tradition, Mount Hikami is where one could die a proper death. It has long been considered a spiritual spot and the subject of much worship, but making a righteous destination for those seeking death. Mount Hikami sect taught us that upon dying, people return to the water. Here on the mountain, water is considered the source of the soul. A person's soul is then sent to return to the water upon death rather than moving on to the afterlife. Those ready for death will gather at the mountain and return their lives to the water. Water connects everything. To look at this scenery, I understand how it has become a spiritual place, a place fit for passing from this world. I'm glad I came here. The people on this mountain have a yearning for death. That is to say, they have a yearning for water, and a yearning for nature. Life and death are both connected to water. And a cassette tape. But does he have anything to play it with? Okay, it's not like the other games then. In the old ones, you pick up a cassette tape like that and you have something you can play it with. Lost in thought or just lost? Okay, there's a door over there. I saw the silhouette of a shrine maiden from within the mist that envelops the mountain. With great care, she made her way slowly up the mountain. Something about her seemed somehow unnatural. I've been told that there are no more shrine maidens in the mountain now. Long ago, many maidens were murdered here. Perhaps they returned to the water? Would that then imply that they are trapped within the mist? It is said that human sacrifice was once practiced through this region. Rather than returning people to the water upon death, the ritual involved placing so-called pillars in special reliquaries and sending them to the water while still alive. Nice. It was the role of the shrine maidens to become such pillars. They would take on the memories of the dying and thereafter return to the water themselves. In doing so, it was believed that the subjects would continue living on as pillars. In Japan, there was once a sect of Buddhist monks who would inter themselves in boxes buried underground for the sake of enlightenment. That probably did happen. These monks were said to show that they were still alive by ringing bells and chanting. This practice may be related. But what did the maidens who become pillars fear or hope to appease? There are various teachings in Japan about the afterlife, also known as the netherworld or the hereafter is located. Some teachings say it is above the mountains or across the sea, where others claim it lies underground in the very earth itself. Here on the mountain, it is said to lie within the water, implying a close link between water and death. The pillars within the reliquaries would be in a place close to death, but would go on living. Perhaps it is the special reliquaries that allow them to evade death and continue living, frozen in time. It is thought that perpetuating these pillars allowed those close to death to live longer lives. In a sense, it was believed that proximity to death helped develop a resistance to it.
Ren.
Oh, that thing is so hard to avoid. Not like it does any damage. I mean, no real damage. here's where that dude popped out before. In the video. I didn't think he would be up here. But there he is in the corner. Looks like it was chained up or something. This appears to be the final folklorist note. Mount Hikami seems to have been both revered and feared as a mountain of death, where only those prepared to die may enter, and those who visited were never allowed to leave. Visitors to the mountain had to pass through the shrine grove at the foot of the mountain, where shrine maidens kept strict watch and allowing only the qualified, that is, the dying, to enter. Today, the shrine at this grove has been rebuilt as an inn, whose innkeeper kindly let me borrow records for a time period. The records from the shrine's final year list one individual who was able to leave the mountain alive. Kunihiko Aso. After taking his post-mortem photographs, it seems he wanted to He was invited to the mountain to photograph the maidens. I have heard his research into the hereafter allowed him to develop a special camera. If I could see those photos of the shrine maidens taken with a special camera, I'm certain I could come closer to unraveling the mysteries of Mount Hikami. When invited to the mountain, it is said he was allowed into a house visited only by a few select individuals. If I were invited to the mountain, would I be able to reach this place too? I truly wish I could. Can I zoom in? I don't think I can. The lock is broken. I can't open the door. That's the first one of them I came across. They're Silent Hilling me. That was the guy from the attic. I didn't mean to hit that. Kaboom. Let's see what's up with you.
I made it. At last.
This must be that Aso guy.
She's waiting for me inside this house. I must hurry.
Or is this the guy that he came here to find?
You came for me. Will you end yourself with me? After all this time.
On the way to the summit, I found a photo on a small path lined with spider lilies. The path seemed to head into the forest, but it had become overgrown and is unpassable. Could it lead to that mansion that only the invited can find? It is different from other post-mortem photographs. I can only describe it as being beautiful. It had a beauty and a sadness unlike others I've seen. Was she alive? As soon as I thought how beautiful she was, I was bound. I heard whispers of love from the photograph. They were the words of a curse. Love after death. I must go to that place. My heart has been captivated. That seems to be a recurring theme here. Hey, it's this guy again. Oh, he's not dead. Door spam. Seems like every time you photograph him, this torch goes out. Okay, not every time, but... Is he dead? He is not. Okay, no, he isn't. I think he is. Yeah, tall's an understatement. Looks like Lisa from PT. Not looking at that, I'm looking at the TV. Oh. I thought it would allow me to play those cassette tapes. Figures. The hell did you go? She was one of the Shrine Maidens. Can't go out that way. I was gonna say, I thought I saw that pot moving. Oh, there we go. I just wasn't standing in the right place. The place that never existed doesn't exist anymore.
Was that the folklorist?
I guess so.
Just what is going on in this mountain?
I'm not sure.
Is Mr. Sakaki here on the mountain too? Just like the folklorist.
Enough.
Might as well use the cable car. Might as well. This is a new area. I haven't been here before. Oh, for God's sakes, just pick up the damn item. Ren and Rui set out to find the folklorist's house, relying on clues from a video recording. As they passed through the shrine of dolls, a white-haired girl from Ren's dreams appeared. She asked why he didn't bring her token, then vanished. Ren and Ryu arrived at the Veiled House, where they discovered several of Keiji writings on the customs and beliefs of beliefs surrounding Mount Hikami. They escape the house, only to see it vanish in a thick veil of mist.